you today. Today is another oil and water nuglet, which are tips, tricks, tastings, and hacks that we have sizzled down into a bite-sized snack. Today, I think we have a trick. This is really sort of 6th grade science. It actually came up on the Great British Baking Show, which I adore. It's so polite. I cry when they're, voted off by Paul and Prue in this latest round. And in one of the challenges, they had to make bread and then actually make a compound butter. So that's what we're gonna do. You have to start with heavy cream, which is whipping cream. It's the cream with all the fat, that's what you want. And when I did this, I feel like I did this when I was about 10. I remember it came, the cream was in a carton instead of a bottle. And I just shook it. shook it. Until inside it stopped sounding like liquid and started like plunk, 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 plunk. And then inside was a ball of butter. So pretty good, pretty easy. So we're actually gonna do it in a bowl. I'm using my handy hand mixer. I would not recommend doing this by hand, like whisking by hand. Your arm will fall off. All right, let's get started. Oh yeah. Plenty of fat in there, okay. The other thing about cream with no preservatives is that it whips up really fast, so I like that too. I think this will take about 5 minutes, so I don't know. If you have to run to the loo, you won't miss anything. I'll be here the whole time. Okay, so you can see that I'm past the point of whipped cream. We're at super creamy, like cream buttercream, which is maybe how buttercream got its name for this consistency. So I'm just gonna keep going and it's gonna whip itself into a little ball, I hope. At least it did in the carton. Who knows? Stay tuned. All right, so this is actually what I wanted to happen. You see, the curds, which are these little guys, have separated from the whey. We don't need the whey. We don't need it. So we're gonna drain it off and we will be left with just the yummy butter. I'm doing this so you don't have to. All right, I really do think we're good now. I do. The question is it cheaper to buy cream and make your own butter? Or is it cheaper to buy butter already made? I am gonna put a little salt in it. How about? I, for one, am excited. So I have here some of my favorite sourdough toast, as you all know, my desert island food. Buttered sourdough toast. Yes, all day. Yes, please. Yes. Listen, I get it. You probably more likely have butter in your fridge than you have a pint of heavy cream sitting around with nothing else to do and an extra 10 minutes to make butter. Listen, whatever. But if you want to do something special, you can literally say you made your own butter. Just make sure that you mix it to the point of separation where the curds separate from the whey so you can get rid of all that extra moisture and end up with the proper consistency for butter. There you go, favorites. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. It's yummy.